And now let's meet the starters for the visiting Denver Nuggets. At small forward. And now, let's meet the starters for Joe Houston at point guard.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jokic.
And guys, he's fighting it a little bit at the free throw line. In the past 10 games, the stroke just hasn't been what we saw earlier in the season. He'll be trying to right that ship here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. And for Houston, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now here's Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Offline with his 3. To the inside. Here's Sengun. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing. With some arc. That shot off the mark. Here's Brown. Brooks covering. Brown the pass to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Thompson against Gordon. Thompson misses. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Gordon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet looking around. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. Shoots the 3. Brooks misses.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's almost impossible to defend against Van Vliet. A pretty looking floater.
Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Murray, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
So it's the Rockets now. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check Houston making a switch. Smith has checked in. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. .149 left in the first quarter. Green kicks to Brooks. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot. For 3, Van Vliet scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Now here's Thompson, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. That gives them the lead. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nuggets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The first one falls. And Porter drops them both. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Denver on top. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points. and many other advanced stats as well.
Pass to Eason. Now Whitmore. Off target with his 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Houston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Saric. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Holiday. Saric against Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Now, here's Şengün. Still scoreless. And Whitmore throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee. Murray the pass to Brown. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jokic high post. Pass to Brown. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
2 minutes.
Jokic with the screen on VanVleet. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
You're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Westbrook, a special move before the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Brooks against Porter. Brooks kicks to Green. Uncovered. And And the jumper falls for him. Green's got it all tied up now for Houston.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Pass to Thompson. It's a tie game here in Houston. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
19. The Nuggets.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Looking at the Nuggets, they're in good position, definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Green finds Van Vliet. Misses the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
No good on the second free throw.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 points. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. They shoot again for 3. And again, Denver, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Şengün, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game clearly. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. 4th, Şengün.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Van Vliet outside. Brooks with no one around. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Thompson. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Nuggets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half to 2 of 8. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And he comes up with the deuce. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Murray is screen on Green. Pass to Jokic. A shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 8 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the floater, he doesn't hit that one.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good from outside.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Şengün with a screen on Murray. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Capable of very big nights. Van Vliet has the ball in his hands a lot, and that can turn into buckets.
Van Vliet against Murray. Porter finds Gordon. Here's Jokic. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets trail. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here are the Rockets now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And a wide-open look for Whitmore. Denver grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Here's Westbrook. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets shooting just 34% from the floor. No good with the layup.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Houston making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. From 10 feet out, another miss by Houston.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Šarić, Şengün covering. Šarić dishes to Murray. Back to Šarić. 5 on the clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Van Vliet. That one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Šarić. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Rockets leading by 3. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic tries the double. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And another miss by Denver.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside. made.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Van Vliet outside. Brooks outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. Porter kicks to Murray. Right wing. Jokic against Şengün. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Green with the rebound. Houston leading by 6. Off target at the rim. Green's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Porter passes to Jokic. Deep 2 from Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Green, no up. Murray scanning the floor. The kick out to Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Fred VanVleet. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Next. Let's see what you got. Give yourself a round of applause.
Porter with it. Now Green defending.
Timeout.
We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hot squad. It's T-shirt time. Who wants one out there?
Here's Porter. Here's Here's Jokic. Şengün with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jokic. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They get it back. For 3, Gordon. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.